Amboseli National Park in southern Kenya. Lying in the shadows of Africa's tallest mountain, the equatorial African sun melts the snow-clad peaks of Mount Kilimanjaro in neighboring Tanzania, releasing life-sustaining waters that course through underground channels to the salt-infused dusty plains of the Amboseli, providing a conducive environment for the many creatures, both large and small, that thrive in this hospitable environment. The prolific wildlife of the Amboseli include large herds of buffalo, impala, zebra, wildebeest, among others, that roam the landscapes of the dusty plains, which is still covered by a large lake where flamingos and other water birds flourish. One would think that there is sufficient prey to keep the predator carnivores well fed and content. Not so with the resident hyenas and lions, who regularly attempt to deprive the other of their meals. Wednesday, 6 July 2022. Dawn has merged into day and life on the plains has emerged from nocturnal slumber into relentless daytime activity. A pride of lions have tracked and killed a wildebeest during the night. 3 lions are busy with what remains of the carcass. Frankly, there is little of the wildebeest left. The lions seem intent on consuming every edible morsel left. The 3rd lion has moved away from the carcass and the other 2, probably well fed and content. A clan of spotted hyenas have scented the kill and arrive on the scene, all 15 of them. The 2nd lion leaves the carcass and heads towards the hyenas. In a display of dominance, it marks the territory with its hind limbs and waters the ground for good measure, whilst in the midst of the awaiting enemy. The 3rd lion finally gets the opportunity to dig into the ever-diminishing kill. The patience of the hyenas has worn thin, and the desire to snatch the lion's meal, or what little remains of it, gathers momentum. Lions and hyenas are forever at loggerheads with each other. In a real battle between the two, who is likely to prevail? The hyenas close in, encircling the single lioness, but are unable to conjure a plan to steal the remnants of the meal. The lion is on average larger than a hyena, heavier, longer, and taller. The hyena has a more powerful bite. The lioness, wary of the intruding enemy, takes umbrage at their proximity. She is determined to return to the carcass. The lioness settles down to finish her meal, whilst the drooling hyenas edge closer to her. Let's recap. The Amboseli is adequately stocked with prey, yet a clan of 15 hyenas encircles a single lioness, intent on depriving the latter of the remnants of a meal. As I watched this spectacle, I wondered whether the hyenas were interested in the carcass or whether their real intention was to challenge the lions for mastery of the territory. I was amazed as to how reluctant the clan of hyenas were to snatch the carcass from the single lioness. The hyenas had closed in on the lioness. She finally arose from the carcass. Did she stand up because she had satiated herself with her meal, or did she stand up because of the perceived threat of the hyenas? The lioness appeared to call out to her siblings, but they had moved a distance away. As one or two of the hyenas distracted the lioness, the others snatched the carcass and ran off excitedly. It would seem as if the hyenas, who had waited patiently, had finally devised a plan to divest the lion of its meal. The lioness walked off rather dejectedly to join its siblings. In the skirmish between the lions and the hyenas, did wit prevail over strength? The prize was an almost useless carcass, and the hyenas, although outnumbering the lions, bided their time, perhaps too long, to obtain the spoils they sought. The futility of the hyenas' exploits was evident in the disinterested manner wherein they attacked the carcass. There was so little left, and the dominant members of the clan clearly got preference over it. So, who won this battle between the lions and the hyenas? You've seen the video, you decide.